This Tier 1 Valorant team went A 12 times in a row. I am not making this up. In this throwback Pacific Showdown, Team Secret discovered the secret to success against DRX, which was slamming the same site over and over and over again. But how did this work? DRX are one of the most dominant forces in the world. Did they seriously lose to a team who just did the same thing every round? Maybe the site's broken. Or is Haven itself a fundamentally flawed map? Well, actually, neither. It was the agents. So today, we're breaking down how teams are able to abuse this site and how you might be able to exploit it too. And speaking of slamming sites, I slammed my head through my desk the other day. Why, you might ask? Well, I dropped 40 kills on Cypher the other day in Ranked, and none of it recorded. And as soon as this happened, I started looking for a recording software that I could rely on to save all my highlights reliably and never lose them like that again. Yeah, that was 2 years ago, and now I can proudly say that till this day, I still use Outplayed as my #1 recording software. Ever since I've started playing Valorant, I've used Outplayed, the ultimate free video capturing app for gamers. The app automatically secures and labels your best moments or biggest plays, and it's really easy to use. Once your match ends, you flip through your clips, sort through the ones you want, and save or share them with your friends. It's that easy. I've been religiously using these guys for years now, and with them, I've been able to save some of the best clips of my career. Look.
Blink one.
30 seconds left.
Behind you in halls.
Yeah.
One enemy remaining. Clutch.
You're different. Wait, what the f? You're different.
And I even use Outplay to record some of these clips that you see used in my videos. So try Outplay today for free using my link in the description and never lose a fire clip again. Now let's get back to the breakdown. Okay guys, we're going up against DRX. We're gonna need an insane game plan if we want to beat these guys. Let's lurk up A, take mid control. Maybe fake A go B and do the hokey pokey and turn ourselves around. Press the subscribe button. Guys, stop. What if we just won A every round? Alright, yeah, that works. Okay, pause. Now, this game plan might sound really troll, but in reality, it's genius. Look, DRX are running a double controller comp, where usually we'd see Viper paired alongside another controller. Her walls can create lurk timings on offense and deny the defense information, making them paranoid about potential timings. More on those in this video here. But you can also do this with other controllers and more flexibly, because with Viper, once you lay her wall down, you can't move it, and if the defense does counter it, the wall is kind of useless. But that's not why teams are running her. What makes Viper deadlier than any other controller is her stopping power. Each piece of her kit isn't something you want to mess with, as they all deal damage or weaken you. This popular Viper controller combo gives teams the flexibility to apply pressure around the map, have good anchor setups, and not have to sacrifice much else. Now with that in mind, look at DRX's comp. They've sacrificed Viper in order for more flexibility on offense. So what do they have that's going to stop this explosive Raze build? Some loud breakable mollies? Omen's paranoia? I mean, that could work, but you only have one. And Harbor's wall is kind of annoying to push through, but that's not that bad. So how are DRX going to adapt to their own game plan's weakness? I mean, look, the defense tried to hold lobby with a Skybird and dark cover at the entrance, and that's not holding anyone. Secret hit back hard with their fault line, and Recon that isn't breakable from sight and clears all of Cubby. Foxy takes a couple shots, but is forced to back off. Sky and Jet just don't have enough to hold these savages back. Jesse shocks to deter a repeak, and his team creeps up long. And as they get further, they think to themselves, well, if no one is peeking, how far can we really go? They didn't use any of their utility? Raze nade, double flashpoint and aftershock. All of their win conditions just in the toilet. And to make matters worse, DRX have walled them out with their high tide. Jesse tries to use his Aldrone to find something, but that gets broken. And with the defense's never-ending waves of smokes, Team Secret need a plan B. Okay guys, this isn't looking good. We're probably going to run into a stack. Wait, I might have something that can break their crossfires.
Onto this pick, he has played it already 6 times this season as another push does come in. And okay, Jesse Vash dumps it, really nice right.
How on earth this smoke and flash broke up DRX, and this 5 versus 2 is now even. Jesse Vash wastes no time planning ammo, but to Team Secret, DRX can be anywhere. Short, long, spawn, heaven, so they want to clear something out to avoid this pinch. Jesse decides to push spawn, and Mako is prepping his flash. This 1 versus 1 decides it.
Close. Mako's got the paranoia, but Jesse Vash whiffs the right click.
It's like they don't have any idea where he is. They're going to tap the spike. as Dubstep gets some little information. Says that, okay, the
Wait.
one headshot. And he's holding this to half.
Buzz?
Doesn't
Are you
seem like he
serious?
knows he's defusing
No,
this, and he's just gonna hold it
What?
in the smoke.
Team Secret can't close out the round, but they shouldn't have been in this position in the first place. Foxy and Stax were lucky that they weren't plowed over by this army of utility, a mistake that the offense won't make a second time. Now, after saving all the utility from last round, there's a good chance the attackers can overwhelm the two low-tier side anchors on A. Both teams are in similar spreads as we saw in Pistol Round, but Team Secret open up differently. They fault line and then smoke long to prevent DRX from taking long-range fights against their pistols. They want to close the distance for more advantageous fights. And you see the offense gather into their dark cover and get ready to burst.
Buzz with the one-up on them as Foxy gonna put down the smoke, and another quick entry comes in, but they're running straight into Spectre, but it doesn't matter, as it seems like Team Secret gonna take a little.
Well, the only Vandal got overrun by the double flashes and recon, and the Spectre could only find one. Their sight hole just wasn't strong enough. But also in mid, no one peeked out to punish this mid window turret, so Killjoy was able to take mid for free and shoot RB as he was trying to rotate over. And now if you're DRX, how do you come back from this one? Borkum's teleported into heaven, Envy's picked up the Vandal, and Jesse Vash is joining them out spawn. But the rifle loses the duel. There's a chance DRX come back.
They're ready to push through A-Link.
Now let's see how this goes. Dubstep just gonna come in through sewers as we speak, and Borkum has picked up a Spectre. As I don't think Buzz is gonna do it twice in a row. He just comes out.
DRX had the weakest A-hold in history, and this is going to have to change if they don't want to fumble the rest of this game. Against DRX's eco, Team Secret slammed A. But look, because the defense only had pistols, they 5-stacked A, wanting to deter the offense from coming here in the future. But I don't think that they did.
Through, as the wall is set up. And they do have the look on all of them, even getting the kill through the box. Buzz with a couple with the frenzy, but that's all he'll get.
That wasn't the most convincing hold, but maybe they could patch it up this round. Oh no. Team Secret are gearing up to plow right over Jet and Sky again, but they don't want to be that obvious this time. So Borkum starts by smoking the top of C-Long to deny information, and Jesse lines up a shock dart that busts DRX's alarm bot. To the defense, this finally looks like the offense are defaulting elsewhere, but not really. Jesse has just changed up the timing of his recon, catching Foxy off guard, and he has to give up long again. Now, the next step in Team Secret's game plan is to do nothing. Yeah, for the next 30 plus seconds, they're just going to wait for the rechargeables. They're so confident that even if the defense has 3 people here, they're just going to steamroll them, and I kind of agree. Watch.
We'll get that entry in, but here comes the Cascade to slow them down.
Yeah, we'll come in, but take a look at this entry once again. Jesse Bosch is lining up. The ult.
There's a fault line, Boombot, paint shells, flash, recon, paranoia, and then a Sova ult. It's no surprise that these guys got trampled. But Teets, Team Secret keeps spamming long. Why doesn't anyone go short? It's been 4 rounds. Well, that's a good question. They don't really need to, and it's because of this big box. Because it divides sight like it does, Omen and Breach can combo their paranoia and fault line to flush out both of these lanes. And combo those with a flash, nade, and double satchel for back sight, and you'll see that this comp covers all the bases. Short is usually a nightmare to clear with so many nooks and crannies, but this team clears them all out and allows you to wrap sight and pinch with the one person you have waiting back. Oh, and for a little fun fact, teams who are running Viper on this map place this smoke down, like you've seen in my previous videos, to counter this long, heavy execute. It just creates so many more angles, it stalls your hit, and it just causes so many headaches. But remember, DRX don't have a Viper. They opted for these 2 bozos instead. That option doesn't exist for them. Regardless, Team Secret have the sight with this strong hit, but what you haven't noticed is that Mako has pushed down C-Long, and Buzz has just rotated in from B. DRX recognize that if they lose this one, they're saving next, and Secret are going to be rolling in dough, making a comeback extremely difficult. So if there's even a slight chance they can convert this round, they need to take it. Buzz invests his lockdown, and Mako pushes further, breaking Dubstep's turret. The offense know they're being flanked, but can't do much about it. Mako paranoias their only safe space, and takes down Killjoy. He then throws a smoke for the spike, but Envy also knows just how crucial this round is. His Rolling Thunder is going to shut out any chance of losing this round.
Cover now, and then the Rolling Thunder hits.
Oh, Buzz, not this time. He's going to get out shortied as well, as he is just...
Man, you guys are not going to believe what Team Secret did against DRX's eco round. They went A and destroyed another 4-stack.
So they are going to have a lot of guys here, but again, Sheriff's only for that side as Stacks and Buzz, though, with a couple of kills. Let's see if Borkum can get it done. Yes, he's going to pick up 2 in the smoke. And meanwhile, Dubstep's timing.
So DRX are forced to call a timeout to stop this madness. All right, that's enough. I want everyone on A. Wait, really? Everyone? You heard me. I can't believe we're getting embarrassed like this. But coach, what if they go B or C? I mean, they know we're taking a timeout. We're obviously going to fix our A-hold. All right, you're right. Okay, everyone back to your stations. Except for you, Omen. You stay. So here's the problem with this timeout DRX took. They know that A has been an issue, and they simply can't stop Team Secret from taking it. But they have options. 1. They can stack the site, but this leaves others open, and the offense might punish them hard for this adjustment. 2. They can leave their setup the way it is, predicting that the attackers are finally going to hit a different site. But if they do this, there's a chance that A gets abused again, and the defense look like idiots. Or 3, they can hedge their bets and move their only side anchor over and hope he can fend off this hungry horde with his paranoia. This happy medium of the 2 previous options, personally, is my favorite. And it is what DRX have decided on. Omen and Jet have swapped, and Mako's also taken up a strong top box off angle that when combined with Harbor's high tide from B, should be hard to clear even against an explosive execute. So, let's see how it holds up. Team Secret start their round similar as before. Recon, stun, and boombot for long, but an Omen smoke for C just to threaten that a C pop is still possible. Now this time, they aren't waiting for the rechargeables. The offense are hitting quick this time. It's a tempo change coming out of the timeout, and Raze's Showstopper has given them all the confidence they need.
In Showstopper as well.
Envy did run into quite a lot of things. The Paranoia and the Seekers coming out. RB and Mako trying to put 2 together as...
The adjustment has worked. Omen's flash paired with Harbor's wall and Sky's Brussels sprouts were enough to discombobulate Team Secret's exec. But there's still a lot at stake. Look at DRX's money, and now Team Secret's. Any damage done to DRX's economy is going to sting. The offense aren't even going for the plant anymore. They're just out for blood. So Dubstep hops into the defense's dark cover, tries to pre-fire a common angle, a nano, a recon, and Dubstep manages to get one through the smoke. That's another 3,300 credits. He creeps back down short, but then he thinks to himself, where am I gonna go? So he heads back up and finds himself one more after jumping through the high tide. DRX have finally put a stop to the bleeding on A, but it was expensive. Now the real question, was this hold scary enough to stop Team Secret from coming here again? Woo! Hooray! Yippee! Hip hooray! Woohoo! Yeah! Hell yeah! Woohoo! We did it, guys. We finally defended A site. All right. Now we don't have to worry about that happening again. All right, man, listen up. I have a new strat that's totally going to throw the defense for a loop. Oh my gosh, what is it? Oh my gosh. Let's go A. DRX think they stopped the bleeding, but they are so wrong. Team Secret are hungry for more as they're geared up to hit A again, but this time with Killjay's lockdown. And I don't care how good your setup is, with this comp, you can't stop this ult from going off. We see the same combination of utility, fault line, smoke, boombot, and all DRX hit them with is a bird.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
The offense scales up long again, and both teams trade drones to scout out information. And then Borkum sends over another top C smoke to create pressure. But like, come on, man, it's A. Now Team Secret just waits, and waits, and waits, and they get hit by another Sky Flash. But the longer that the attackers wait, it becomes more and more possible that they could have rotated out. But with the way this game's been going, DRX are keeping 3 players chained to this A site. Eventually, both teams exchange blows. Secret stun, but DRX use their Reckoning. The offense dumped their recon, nade, a flash, and Dubstep has found a timing to get deeper into short and activates his lockdown. Mako and Stacks are blinded by rage and swing, trying to stop it, but both go down. RB finds a safe spot in the ult under Heaven, but how many can he get?
And RB has found a little corner here in Hell to try to hold this off as the push does come through. He gets 1, he gets 2! And does not get a third as Borkum will...
Is 2 going to be enough? DRX need this round. So Buzz flies out of Heaven, trying to make a play. Gets his, but then traded. So can the op clutch?
2-on-1. Foxy versus 2, but
nope.
He's not...
DRX desperately need to do something about this site. All right, this is just getting out of hand. DRX still have the same setup, but they don't care at this point. With their bad loadouts, have B, have C, but at the first sign of A aggression, they are sprinting over and stacking the site. This has got to stop. The offense pump out the same utility to take long, and 10 seconds in, there's already reinforcements coming. Now with a high tide and smoke, it's obvious there's a lot of defenders here. But with Dubstep's turret covering short, window, and hay bale, and Killjoy herself holding C, as long as they don't get pushed from every possible angle and can hold this flank, DRX could have 5 people here. The Team Secret don't care. They're going to run them over. But with so much time left in the round, they decide to at least try and break these guys up. So their IGL calls them back and tells his Omen to pop a smoke to all hide in. Doing this would prevent them from triggering any of Sky's birds. But DRX aren't sending any. They don't want to know whether or not the offense is coming. They just want to hold A. This round is just about sending a message that A is not an option anymore.
Careful, they have to be watched.
Jeremy looking for an option. He peeks right after he gets the fault line, picks up 2 on the entry, and this is just lights out as nobody on DRX is able to get anything, and Jesse Vosh just kills 2.
And Dubstep behind.
Oh, hello. Oh, he could get that, I think it was an operator. Well,
Yeah, thought about it.
not gonna
Well,
happen.
the only message that DRX sent was that A is free for the taking. But all hope isn't lost. The defense does still have at least one more option left. Now, there's one more weakness in DRX's comp that I haven't touched on yet. Listen, A lobby is one of the most important parts of the map, as with it, the defense can eliminate a lane to watch as long as you have someone on this line from either of these 2 areas. Then, your teammates can reinforce the rest of the map. But it's not that easy. The offense want this map control too. And when looking at both team comps, you tell me, which one is coming out on top in a brawl? Team Secrets, obviously. That's the power of Breach. His kit slots in so perfectly on almost every part of the map, but especially a lobby. When playing against this brute, you need to respect his fault line, as when it's used, there's going to be some firepower paired with it. And DRX's comp doesn't have any abilities that command this type of respect. All but Omen's paranoia.
I ain't seen nothing. Matter of fact, I'm blind in my left eye.
If the defense really want to stop getting abused on A, they have to make a big investment in Omen's Flash. Yes, it's expensive and you only get 1, but it is the only ability that DRX have if they want a chance at claiming this territory for themselves. And this round, it looks like Mako is primed and ready to rip it at the offense with a double stack finding from long. They're finally starting 3 here and are making a stand. But they don't even have time to think. Jeremy double satchels down long, paint shells for the entrance, and Jesse's dart has landed backside this time to catch any retreating defenders. The attackers have been constantly swapping up how they're taking long, so the DRX never know what's coming next, and they can't counter. And look at where Jeremy lands. He knows that the only spot his team's util hasn't cleared is behind bricks. So by pressing himself up against it, his Breach's flash in the boombot will push Foxy back and isolate the 2 defenders from each other so that he can take down stacks. Foxy gets the trade, but then Jesse trades with his Hunter's Fury. Now, did DRX do anything to try and fight back? Well, they used an Omen smoke to hold lobby, Harbor's wall when they broke through the first smoke, and then Omen paranoia'd nobody. Had it initially been for lobby, the defense might have had a chance, as Raze would have been completely isolated from her team. But after the fire and the flames, we're left in a 3 versus 4, favoring Team Secret again. Only this time, Buzz is tired of playing retake. Because of all this racket on A, he's taken the free space down long, and his team will know right away if the offense rotate out. I mean, which I doubt they will. Wait, what? The attackers are leaving? They're not going A? And Buzz has found Dubstep, but isn't taking a shot. If he waits long enough, he'll be able to take down the entire offense.
Crowd is going nuts over this.
Buzz just waiting.
He's looking for more.
He gets the 1, misses the 2nd as Envy is right there.
Buzz expected Team Secret to still be coming out of A. And with the Sentinel down, the offense knows that she was holding a ton of space for her team, and it's now all free real estate. Borkum ults back sight, but DRX start to feel like a curse has been lifted off their shoulders. They aren't hitting A, but they still gave up C. And as they start to rotate over, look, Envy's 1 point off his Rolling Thunder and is planting. It'll be hard not to win this round.
Hawk, making sure that DRX does not push out and stop the spike plant. Still though, 2 players, and they're pushing through.
Rolling Thunder available for Envy. So I feel like they're still in a pretty good spot, even though Mako is going to make things interesting. He's very
Jesse,
low on health.
Right there. Jesse going to the garage.
Rolling Thunder on the first tap. And it looks like RB might have gotten up on that, but Mako going to get 1. It's 1-on-1 here as Shock Dart is in. Just buying time. He's in the cove. Jesse has rotated, and he will pick up his 3rd kill. Team Secret with 7 rounds now against DRX.
After rolling another 4-stack on A, DRX take another timeout to try and save some face. Do you want me to op? Alright, so at this point, there's not a whole lot DRX can really do, besides util dump into A lobby. Their comp just isn't built for defense. But hey, they might as well try opping, and this time they are peeking down short instead of long. Foxy should be able to get a shot off this time and dodge this long fault line. At least that's what he thought. The offense have changed their default again. Breach stuns short, Jeremy satchels down, and his boombot follows suit.
On towards DRX now on this map, and that might change even further.
Foxy
though.
Very nice.
Despite Secret going short for the first time this game, and this barrage of utility, Foxy's gotten his and gotten out. But Team Secret don't have any other map control to fall back on, so Raze rips out a showstopper and tanks Mako's paranoia. Foxy takes advantage by repositioning while Jeremy can't hear and takes him down from on top of these boxes. And the offense start to fly out like lemmings.
The Korean fans go wild. Foxy gonna pick up a third snipe.
30 seconds
A
left.
site. Oh, nice fault line, but he's only gonna get the one.
Well, we did it, guys. We defended A. Let's go. All right, everybody, calm down. Back to your normal positions. We showed them they won't be coming here again. Despite getting smacked down on A last round, Team Secret are running it back. And DRX's op isn't here to save them. As a matter of fact, the offense has bought an op of their own to post up in case Foxy's here again. The attackers take long instantly again and tuck into DRX's smoke. Ah, man. Here we go again. Harbor rotates over instantly. He's seen this episode plenty of times. Now, once the defender smoke fades, all of Team Secret back into this cubby, wanting to dodge a potential sky flash. But her Trailblazer comes out instead and leaps forward, spotting the offense. Harbor flips up his high tide, and the offense creeps forward. As they get closer, both teams trade utility. A drone for Seekers, paint shells for Reckoning, and the attackers have to back off. The defense just used 2 big ultimates to trade out some of the offense's hardest hitting tools. Like I mentioned before, you need to make bold investments like these to slow this comp down. Plus, with Killjoy's lockdown online, they can retake if need be and won't need these other 2 ults. But now Team Secret need to be careful. Foxy is pushed all the way out of garage and is holding their caboose. Back out too far, and they're toast. But Team Secret recognize they don't have any other map control and have to commit to this site.
Perched up top. Paranoia sent. And here comes the hit.
Oh, this time Stack's very ready for it. Knows the timing on the push. Mako picks up 2. And now the Rolling Thunder's gonna come out here in the last round as they try to make something of it. But DRX will wipe them on the site and pick up a 4th round on the defender's side.
Okay, so Jeremy got team flashed on his way in. Otherwise, this hit probably would have worked a bit better. Regardless, this half was a masterclass from Jesse Vash, Team Secret's IGL. He understood the weaknesses of DRX's comp and exploited it to the max by focusing towards A every single round. Well played. Now, if you want to see another IGL masterclass like this, then you need to check out this video here.